सो गाइस, स्वागत है आप सबका ज़राथॉस की स्ट्रीम में। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं रेड डेड रिडेम्पशन। ये फर्स्ट पार्ट है। तो ये भाई काफ़ी टाइम बाद पीसी पे आया है, तो चलो इसको शुरू करते हैं और खेलते हैं और देखते हैं ये गेम कैसी है। भाई ऐसा लग रहा है पुराने ज़माने में से काउबॉय हुआ करते थे ना, वही हैं हम लोग। अरे भाई एटीट्यूड भाई, तो पुलिस पकड़ी है इसको शायद। पुराने जमाने की वही कोयले वाली है।
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Just a second, guys. I have to edit one thing because it's a PC gameplay, so I have to mention PC.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No,
बहुत जल्दी हम लोग ने सुना है कि बहुत जल्दी हम लोग उड़ भी
Didn't
सकते
you
हैं।
hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many
सही बात है,
things
money
that
सब
money
कुछ थोड़ी
cannot
होता
buy.
है।
It seems that money can buy voters' vote.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
सलून चलो बार बार सेट करेंगे अपने
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Don't say.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. I can feel it.
I got a nose for
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. You got a problem with that saddle, Mr. Marston? Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston? Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
भाई ग्राफिक्स तो यार पुरानी गेम के हिसाब से तो बहुत ही अच्छे हैं यार
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a trot. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
बहुत बढ़िया भाई
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around. You look like a man with a lot on his mind, Mr. Marston. So I won't bother you none with my chatter. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill. Whoa now. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
कोई गैंग यहाँ के पूरा प्लेस को मतलब कब्जा कर लिया है.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
चलो भाई, हमको लग रहा है इसके चेहरे पे कट देख के लग रहा है हम अकेले ही सबको संभाल लेंगे भाई.
I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away
बाहर
now,
निकलो.
John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill!
मारने पे मजबूर मत करो. वही जो है साला. अबे साला गन लेके चला है.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
अरे तुमको क्या मैं चूतिया लग रहा हूँ?
You were as my brother.
कल का पैदा हुआ लौंडा नहीं हूँ मैं.
I'm trying to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
हमेशा अपने आप को बचाने की कोशिश
Bill,
करी है.
I implore you, think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge!
फिर अब चीजें बदल गई है. अब इंचार्ज मैं हूँ.
And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well.
ओ भाई, गोली लग गई भाई.
Poor John.
करना क्या चाह रहा था भाई? इसके सामने बंदूक निकालने की जरूरत क्या थी? जिंदा है शायद अभी. जिंदा है जिंदा है। न्यू फ्रेंड्स ओल्ड प्रॉब्लम, नए दोस्त लेकिन प्रॉब्लम्स पुरानी ही रहेंगे।
Well, you're alive.
चलो हम जिंदा तो हो।
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry,
अरे
madam.
$15 भाई लग
Should've
गया
left me
इसका
there to
इलाज कराने
die.
में।
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill
एक
Williamson?
मौका दे रहा था।
Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
Bear that in mind.
शहर तो काफी बढ़िया है। जॉन बॉनी जिसने अपनी जान बचाई उसको चलो उसके पास चलते हैं।
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to
काम तो
waste.
करेंगे
The
ही
horses
भाई।
are saddled up over here.
वॉक विद बॉनी चलो। Cowboys.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you. How do you do, sir?
नया घोड़ा है।
Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Come on.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
How am I going to show you the ranch if you keep racing off ahead? And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
मेरे चेंज तभी अच्छा होता है जब चीजें उससे बेहतर होती है। खराब हो तो वो चेंज बेहतर नहीं है। सही बात है, ऑब्वियसली सही बात बोली भाई। काफी ठीक।
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Giddy up! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
चलो घर दिखा रही है। थक गया भाई, गोली लगी है ना, ज्यादा नहीं है अभी हॉर्स राइड वाइड कर पा रहा है।
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out.
weapon काफी
The
बढ़िया
country is
quality
really
का है।
beautiful at around this time.
निशाना लगाने में मजा आ जाएगा इससे।
Come on then, let's mount up and take a look
रिपीटर
around.
कार्बाइन जो आरडीआर 2 है।
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
आइज ओपन रखो, कुछ भी सस्पिशियस दिखा तो पटाक भून डालो साले।
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Come on!
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
चलो भाई तो अंदर ही आ गया।
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. Nice shooting. You got one. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Good shot. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
चलो
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes, you're back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Easy now. Got one. Quick, they're going after the chickens.
काफी बुक्स मार दिए.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Sleep in the bed in room to save your game. मतलब गेम भाई मतलब GTA वाला सीन इसमें भी है. Sleep you will wake 6 hours later. जैसे ही सोओगे तो 6 घंटे मतलब सिर्फ 6 hours ही नींद लेता है, समझ लो.
Hello, mister.
ओके, एक्स्ट्रा एमो हमको ट्रंक से मिल सकती है.
I'm eagerly awaiting delivery of a new variety of bone saw. Hello, sir.
ओके, मतलब सोना पड़ेगा हमें. ओ भाई बढ़िया भाई दौड़ता है.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
अगर मैं तुमको बताऊंगा तो तुम्हारी लाइफ भी खतरे में आ जाएगी.
I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Mount to your horse.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a
अबे ये
gentleman
भागता
about
क्यों
this.
नहीं है घोड़ा?
Whoa! Come on!
ना भागा भाई, 3 बार प्रेस करने पे भागता है।
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat. Come on. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So you tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine.
चलो अपने लिए कुछ मेडिसिन खरीद लेते हैं क्योंकि गोलियां लगी
Thank
हैं
you,
ना.
miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him.
कह रहा उससे
Meet me in
पोलाइट
front
रहना
of the
उसने
general
तुम्हारी
store
जान
when you're
बचाई
done.
है मतलब नम्रता से पेश आना उससे.
Hello there! How would Armadillo get by without me?
Howdy, friend.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg. A salesman, huh?
Much obliged.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
अगर आपकी अपने आप को गोली मत वाले ना आपकी मैं हमारे आसपास नहीं रहूँगी बचाने के लिए।
Jeb Murphy don't put his name to a gun he don't believe in.
Hello there.
You surely won't regret a purchase.
Appreciate it.
So long.
My mistake, sir.
Howdy.
शेरिफ से मिलता हूँ। जेल में सो रहे हैं भाई तो।
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
सो रहा है जेल में।
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
चूतिया है भाई थूक क्या रहा है बार-बार।
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children
गाली
down
चूतिया नहीं
waiting,
होती।
going frightened.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston?
थोड़ा बोल के चला
Apart
जा
from
भाई।
frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there.
I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
चलो फॉलो करते हैं.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See
पीछा
what kind
करने
of
को
hole
कह
he
रहा है.
crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
ओ भाई दौड़ के आ रहा है.
Yeah. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
वो दौड़ के भाग रहा है.
Come on.
Come on.
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
चलो रुक के अपने हॉर्सेस के लिए स्पॉट ढूंढते हैं. चलो.
Looks like we got company, boys.
खा के देख लो.
Damn. Take
तो
cover.
फिर अब मत हमको बीच में डिस्टर्ब नहीं करो बार-बार.
We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the tree. Take him down.
John Liquor.
You got a problem with me?
I'll teach you some respect for the law. Now move up to that tree. I'll cover you. Follow me. You got down there, bastard.
Guess I'll make a gunman after all. Put your gun down, Fred!
I'll lay it to your way. Get out.
अरे
Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing. I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this son of a bitch.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
पुलिस वाला होके कह रहा है मैं भी कोई पुलिस वाला काम नहीं करता हूँ बहुत ज़्यादा। नाइस भाई, बढ़िया बंदा, बढ़िया है।
You're coming. Hey! Slow down, man. Howdy. Well, hello. Bill Williams' gang terrorizing New Austin. Read about it.
क्या था भाई?
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Howdy, friend.
You need something for that gout? I hope that helps.
That should keep me going for a while.
Take care of yourself.
कुत्ता वगैरह सब है।
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir.
यार पुलिस वाले तो खुद की मदद नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। मेरी मदद क्या ही करेंगे?
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
इतना दूर कौन जाएगा?
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! Marshal! Marshal!
बोलो आगे
I've just
बोलो.
been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
Nearly there. Ooh, now. Everybody dismount and follow me. Let's go! Stay alert, boys! Be ready, boys. We're probably gonna be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
अगर जिंदा पकड़ने की
Music
कोशिश करो,
to
अगर नहीं कर
my
सकते तो
ears,
सालों को
Marshal.
भून के रख दो. ओ भाई
That bastard won't be rustling no more. Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them.
Well, we're done for. Right, I'm in charge now.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep, Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Hell no! I can't take much more of this!
What the hell?
Hard to kill, mister. I'm a man for it. Looks like that's all of them for now. Let's push forward to the bridges.
यहाँ दे दो।
You got anything interesting, friend?
Oh my good lord!
This way! Are you kidding?
मरा नहीं।
I'm gonna beat the lot of you.
Aim and blast! Let's get it done! Hey, this one! You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive!
More like that, Marston, here.
That's too damn close!
You sure put that fella to bed! Hey, we got something!
I played too shallow without a reading, boy.
One bullet!
Follow me.
Marston swatting rustlers like flies!
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Where's your brand and iron now?
Hey, little assistance would be nice, Marston.
Fully loaded. I'll kill the hell out of you. We're clear, boys. Let's get over this bridge.
Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business.
army
And
बना
they
के
ain't
रखते
short
हैं।
on willing recruits these days.
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep. It's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Beat those sons of bitches. We got to get to that ridge.
You rustlers make me sick.
Come on, let's take that ridge. You might as well give it up now. Are you
I'm
kidding
wide
me?
open here.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here. Hey, wait for us, you idiot!
You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive.
Your rustling days are over. More of these some bitches, smoking boys.
Where's your brand and iron now?
You know how this is gonna end.
Keep moving. We need to get to the marshal.
रख दो।
good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it. Give them hell! Oh my good God! You're hitting the long trail, mister.
I played too shallow without a reef, boy.
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. Good shooting, boy.
You sure put that fella to bed.
Let's do it.
Buster's leg sick. Oh, goddamn help you
Ain't much more of this. Marston, point that at the goddamn rustlers.
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hand in the air.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
No, thank you so
Well
much.
done, Mr.
Thank
Marston.
you.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last
वो भी
week.
मिस है.
Oh,
पिछले
the
हफ्ते
narcotic and bat piss
गायब है
salesman
वो.
who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
मम्मी मेरा खाना निकाल दो.